Hello, welcome to Japan.
Thank you so much. We've been here for 2 weeks. It's been the best time of my life so far.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so nice to hear that. Where are you guys from and what's your names?
I'm Nathan.
And I'm Cora.
We're from Denver, Colorado, America.
What brought you to Japan? I can kind of imagine.
Just everything about it is amazing. The culture, the street food especially. Everyone's so nice. I love anime, obviously. Just everything about it's been so fun and exactly what I expected.
The fashion is cool.
Oh yeah, everyone's super fashionable. A lot better than America, I'll say that.
Oh, you just said you like anime. Well, I can obviously see you like anime, but what animes do you watch in the States?
I grew up on Dragon Ball, the classic. My favorite series is probably Berserk, even though it's more of a manga than an anime. That's my favorite, I'd say. He's not into it as much as me, but
I just watch whatever he watches.
Yeah, the author actually died like 2 years. Was it like 2 years ago? I was also shocked myself
I
because
believe
I love those songs.
it's coming up on 2 years, I think so, yeah. Very sad, you know. It happens to the best of us. Legends live on, though, so no one's going to forget him. Work speaks for himself.
How much time does it actually take you to like set your hair up? Do you do it every day?
I used to do it every day, but
Even in the States?
yeah.
Wow, it's cool.
I used to go to school like this every day, but ever since I graduated a year ago, it's kind of just been a pain, to be honest. So only on occasions, it takes about an hour. So that's why I stopped doing it. An hour a day adds up pretty quick.
What other places have you been in Japan?
Kyoto, Nara, Osaka, Kamakura, Shimbashi, Shinjuku, Harajuku, Shibuya, and just a bunch of other little cities, but that's like the main stuff we've been checking out.
Did you find anything interesting in the places you went?
Oh yeah.
I find it all interesting,
Yeah.
yeah. Shibuya has probably been my favorite so far.
City-wise.
Yeah, it seems to be a lot of cool young people. It's sort of my scene, I guess I'd say, but even the temples and stuff in Kyoto and Osaka are so
Oh, yeah.
beautiful. Everything's so lovely. I don't know, the architecture, everything about it. So cool.
Is there a lot of difference from your country with Japan? What
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of difference do you like find?
Everyone's really polite here, and back home, I feel like a lot of like maybe fights would break out, and a lot of rudeness back there. And
Yeah,
everyone's kind of like to themselves.
especially in our city, Denver, it's super just trash everywhere. A lot of crackheads, to be honest. Everyone here is super clean. Everyone's polite. And I like how they keep to themselves and no one's like nosy. It's really nice. And they respect the city around them. They pick up their trash and stuff like that.
Okay, one last question. If you were to recommend, encourage your friends in your country to come to Japan, what kind of things would you tell them?
I tell them to just do some research so you don't disrespect anyone. Check it all out, you know, it's all worth the while.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Just get up and go at it, I guess.
Yeah.
And be respectful, I'd say.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Thank you.
Hello, welcome to Japan.
Thank you.
Where are you from and what is your name?
I'm Ricardo. I'm Italian and I live in Barcelona, in Spain.
Barcelona with all these like strong soccer teams and
Yeah, apparently. I don't follow much, but yeah.
what do you do in your country?
So I'm a sales guy. I sell stuff.
What brought you to Japan? Why did you choose to come to Japan?
Gee, I actually don't know. Like, Asia is so fascinating. It's actually the second time I've been in Japan. I've been in Tokyo once for only 3 days while I was studying in Korea. So at the time, I didn't get the chance to explore the whole place. And now I had some days off. So I know Japan can be very nice in October or in April. And since it was October, I just chose to come here and finish the journey that I started.
Did you eat anything already?
Oh yeah, like this is one of my last days. I'm gonna leave in a couple of days. So I tried a lot of stuff. I was familiar with Asian food. It's tough, not gonna lie. It's not the kind of Japanese that you eat in Barcelona or Milano, It's very much towards a different demographic. So some things are very nice, some things they're kind of weird, you know.
What kind of things were good for you that you ate?
I've been in a very good ramen place. Also, I kind of like the snacks in 7-Eleven. It's kind of weird, but in the morning it was a nice way to have breakfast. Also, like sushi is always nice, but I honestly think I prefer the kind of sushi I eat at home, unless I spend a lot of money. Like in here, I feel like we have so many different kind of nigiris, but some of them I would never find in Barcelona, and I don't think they are very good. They're just okay, you know, you're gonna eat them, but I'd rather eat something else. But since I'm here, I want to try everything out, so I also tried those.
Was there a certain sushi you like?
Oof.
Like tuna?
Oh no, yeah, tuna and salmon, of course. Like the fatty salmon, I very much like that there are so many different cuts of tuna and salmon. They're very thick and big and nice. Also very expensive. So like I need to keep it calm and don't go overboard.
Did you find any difference between Italia and Japan?
Oh gosh, yes. Like Asia in general is already like a different world. It's like alien. So like specifically Japanese and Italians, like they are completely different. Uh, where do I start, right? Uh, cities are very different. I mean, Tokyo is very big in general. So like we don't have a big city as big as Tokyo in Italy. So that is already something different. But I feel like that's more about the city itself. Also like how people dress, how people commute, urbanism in general, what they eat, how they speak, the mannerism, the way Japanese people always say thank you, and like bow a bit. Like that's very respectful. How everyone in Japan that works has like a suit on, and there are so many people working in Japan doing stuff that I would never see anyone else do in Italy or Europe in general. Like 2, 3 people on a very small train, just like guiding it and looking around, or like going through the Shinkansen. Like it's weird. Like outside our parking spot, you see so many people like again, all dressed up with the lights in their hand, like directing traffic. It's kind of unusual to see it so often in Europe. I feel like.
Wow, you don't have those kind of things so much?
Yeah. Also, like, yeah, we got many different things. Different. Also, like the culture of eating, like these long lines outside very small shop to eat. That's very unusual. Or kiosk outside where you just like press whatever you want and you get like a ticket and then you enter in with the ticket. Yeah, we have McDonald's doing that and some other restaurants are like doing sort of something similar, but it's not like ingrained like here. And finally, I feel like we use a lot more contactless, way less cash. And like Italy is not very good position in that regard either. Like in Japan, it's crazy. Like you need to have cash or you need to have like an ICA card, like a Pasmo, which we don't have in Italy. It's been very tough for me to just pay with Apple Pay in many places. So that was a bummer, actually.
Last question. If you were to recommend Japan, what kind of good things would you tell them?
I'd say that so for us it's kind of tough, like for us European, because it's very far away. So like you need to plan and have like a big itinerary. You cannot just come here for a weekend, which is tough because in the end you get so tired. Like right now I'm very tired. And so I would say try to chill a bit. You're not gonna see everything, it's impossible. So maybe just stop in Osaka and Tokyo and move from there. I feel like those two hotspots are very nice. Instead of trying to move around, go to Kyoto, see everything in Kyoto. You're not gonna see everything in Kyoto. There's no way. So just give up and like I feel like try to balance a bit between like old or like shrines, temples, that kind of stuff, nature, and like also like cool stuff. There's a vibrant culture here regarding like animes, of course, but also like fashion or cool museums, cool experiences. Not necessarily very Japanese, like rooted in Japan, but just like very nice and with the Japan twist to it.
Okay, thank you so much. I hope you'll enjoy the rest of your trip and also fly back home safe.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Hello, welcome to Japan.
Hi.
Where are you guys from and what's your names?
We're from Mexico City. My name is Andres.
I am Francisco.
Oh, okay, nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How many days have you been in Japan?
For 8 days.
8 days, a
Okay.
little bit more than a week.
Okay. And when are you leaving?
Tonight.
Oh, wow. Okay. What did you do in Japan while you guys were staying?
We spent one night in Tokyo, and then we went to
Fujikawa there, and we spent 2 nights there. And it's an amazing place. We visit. We don't climb the mountain, but we go to the lake and all the,
yeah. We
and then
rented bicycles, so
yeah.
we went around by bicycle.
and then we came to Tokyo again, and we spent like 5 nights here.
5 nights.
Okay. So besides the Kawaguchiko and like the Fujisan, what did you guys do in Tokyo?
Oh my god, a lot of stuff. We basically went to the main attractions all around, from museums, different museums, the Mori Art Museum, the National Gallery. What else we did?
We just came from Team Labs. That was
Tokyo,
Ah, yes.
Team Labs Planet.
With the
amazing.
projection mapping and
Yeah,
everything.
It was amazing. We also went to Tokyo Tower. We visited Shibuya, Ikebukuro. We visited Shinjuku area around the bars and clubs. We also went around Odaiba, around here. What else we did? Not forgetting anything. For shopping.
For sure.
For
Okay.
shopping as well. Oh yeah, Harajuku area. The state he's into architecture, so we visited many buildings, right?
Buildings, yeah, and attraction.
Attraction buildings. Even the WC, the toilet that it's transparent.
From
Yeah.
Shigeru Vans,
Yeah, the Shigeru
in
Ban
the Yoyogi Park.
in front of Jojogi
Okay.
Park.
Yeah, that's a very niche
Yeah.
situation.
What else we did? We spent our time eating around from konbinis.
Yeah.
We went to different ramen and like basic places, nothing too expensive. We walk a lot. We walk a lot around. He became expert on the metro in a few days.
Yeah, the metro must have been a very big challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
overwhelming.
Overwhelming.
Okay, so sorry, you said you're an architect and like architect, like construction kind of
Yeah,
like.
I'm a
genre?
designer.
Oh, okay. What do you do?
I'm a graphic designer.
Oh, okay. How did you guys meet each other and
Mm.
decide to come to Japan together?
Mm,
Like high school or?
no, we met
No.
like 10 years back, and we just met by chance. I mean,
Okay.
no, we were already old when we met each other, and we decided coming to Japan because of everything that it offers, and I mean, the diversity, the culture, the offer around what you can do. It's just endless. You can
And now our currency is very strong in front of the yen,
compare to the yen.
compared to the yen.
Yes.
Yeah, the
yes,
Mexican
yes.
currency is quite strong. So I think we're paying half the price of everything of what we were paying back in 2011. I came in 2011
Oh, okay.
by myself.
Yeah, I guess in 2011 it was like
80 yen per
Yeah,
dollar.
per
Now
dollar,
it's
yeah.
almost 150, which is the double. And so we made our money worth it. We were able to really go most of the places that we wanted to go around.
We can.
Yeah, we also went to try different observation decks. So we had the chance to go to the Mori Art Museum.
More.
So we spent some time over there. We just got lost on many neighborhoods. We did almost everything we wanted.
I can actually imagine of like you saying all the places you went to. It must have been like a very like good
Yeah,
trip.
we're tired.
Okay. Well, since you're a graphic designer, do you find any difference between like graphic design in Japan and with Mexico?
Oh yeah, I think in Japan in general, the amount of information you find on any graphic material, it could be a poster or editorial design. I find it more not complex, but detailed. Nothing is as clean maybe as how in Western societies where most things are like very sharp and clean. We find here everything more to be intense and charged with information. So we have to deal with uh, the the Japanese characters, the Latin characters. So at the end, everything is a little bit overwhelming because you're really all the time seeing advertisements and signs and different information which you really need to digest. So it's not that easy. So for us, it's like too much sometimes. But I mean, that's part of Japan experience. So nothing to regret.
Ah, yes, okay. What kind of differences did you feel with your country and Japan?
Oh my god,
Oh my God.
we've been talking about that thing all the time. You can say something.
There's, there's huge difference. People in Mexico is there. We are a lot of people. All places are crowded too, but we are very misorganized.
Disorganized.
Disorganized. Yeah.
Disorganized,
We
or
are,
people are not
people is not polite as here.
or punctual, or everything is detailed here, tailor made, with so much effort and I could say expertise. And everything in Mexico could be more back, or how can you say, informal,
People
or
is not respectful to each other. Everything is complex and violent. Like,
a little bit more violent, or confrontative.
Oh.
So we find people extremely, here in Japan, we find them extremely polite, consider each other. I mean, you can see signs in the subway that you need to really behave, have considerations and manners to each other for respecting whoever is around. And that doesn't happen in Mexico in many ways. The volume of music, the way people walk, even when you go to the convenience or you walk around, like people are aware of what's happening around them. No, Mexico is more individual. Like everyone is, their
stuff, yeah.
it's their own thing, their stuff, and people don't. I mean, other people don't. Don't important. Don't. I
Don't
mean,
take care of
yeah,
others.
they don't take care of each other as much as here.
Oh yeah, by the way, you might be interested of this sound. This sound is a sound for schools when it says class is over.
Oh, we didn't know.
Yes.
But I thought it was another announcement for, I don't know, maybe paying attention to something.
No, it's just telling the time and
At the
like
beginning, I thought it was
for the end of
like an alarm of like a danger situation, but no, it sounds peaceful.
yes, yes, yes.
So students leave at, these late at 5 a.m., 5 p.m. What time is that?
Oh, usually classes like finish at like 3, I guess.
Okay.
And but the students they have like other activities to do. So I
Okay.
guess yeah, they leave around like maybe, yeah, around this time.
I like extra classes.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
For example, teenagers, kids in Mexico, they don't have as much
Yeah,
as.
don't have that.
They just finish their classes and that's it. That's up to them if they want to do soccer or music or learn to play an instrument.
Or even
Oh.
the homework.
Or even do the homework. So yeah, we find people here very not strict, but I mean, Japanese society for us are really behind what is meant to be in terms of collective thinking. And yeah, as you said, Mexico is not that. It's not that way. But we're learning from
Yes.
from the Japanese
Oh, but
society.
you guys make the best like tequila and so much fun with the energy and we
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
Everything is around the food in
Yeah.
Mexico.
Yes.
We always say that we forgive everything there.
It's a beautiful country.
Yes, yes.
It's about the food and about the landscape.
And I think Kelowna beer was one. I think I personally, what I think is probably the most famous foreign beer.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, especially, well, now after the Kelowna, the name was like not so good, so we don't sell it too much anymore
Yeah.
in Japan. But before that,
Coronavirus.
I think it was the most famous
Beer all around the
foreign
world.
beer. Oh, okay, it's all around the world. Definitely
You
in Japan.
find it
was-
Even in
anywhere.
Germany.
You
Ah,
find the
yeah.
Corona
Yes.
beer
They drink it in Germany. So
Yes.
everywhere. Yeah, but yeah, the Mexican food is what we respect the most, and
Yes,
that's why we love Mexico so much. I mean, Mexicans were just behind the food, and the landscape. The country's big, and we have
family value.
family values. What else in Mexico? Differences. Here, people are very punctual. For example, we left our bags here on the locker, and what time they close?
At 4.
And
It
1
says
minute
they-
before they close it. In Mexico, there will be a tolerance of
4.5.
4.5 or 40.
7.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's different. So we like it here.
You can leave your bike on the street
Here,
without,
everything.
without a lock. No, in Mexico you can.
If
Well,
someone
you-
would steal your
Yeah.
You
things
should put
immediately.
you should put a lock. It could be stolen if you left it for like one night. So you
Okay.
should, but
It's not
Yeah.
very common.
well, yeah, I guess not like a minute or two. Maybe if you
You know,
left it for
but
like
the thing in
night,
Mexico would be
No,
a
Mexico,
minute.
it would
It'd be
take
a
about,
minute.
2 minutes, yeah. See your bike again.
So we feel some kind of peace around here that you are not taking care. I mean, you're not yourself taking care of any harmful situation, and in Mexico you have to be in some way dealing with what could happen if you are not really aware of anything around of your of your possessions. You need to be watching out all the time. So we really like it here.
Okay.
At the end, you are daily in a daily basis. You are just not worry about it. You can focus yourself on other things. And I mean, if you are just heading to your job or you need to arrive anywhere, it's super easy just to be focused on that. So you don't have another thing to think, which is like in the metro, for example, like nobody would take anything here. You need to be really paying attention of your stuff all the time.
Is it really that like dangerous to go on trains like somebody taking your things?
It's a
I interviewed another Mexican like couple, but they said something similar. But it's not that much happening like a daily thing, right?
it's not that somebody will be violent to you.
Yeah.
It's that if you are distracted, then something. I mean, your things will be
stop
gone.
your thing. Yeah.
It's not that someone will come with a gun.
yeah,
or
yes,
something. No, it's just
Robbery or
Robbery.
no.
pickpocketing.
Pickpocketing.
Pickpocketing around, and trash. That's another. Yeah, trash. In Mexico, you can find trash bins all around the city, and it's not that as clean as here. And here, it's so easy to find everything spotless and everything is clean. You need to take care of your own trash, so those things will never happen in Mexico, right? No. What else?
Infrastructure.
Infrastructure.
Here, there's a lot of infrastructure. You can use an ATMs. You can find an ATM
In any single
in any
convenience,
corner, and now in Mexico,
you have to walk a lot to a bank branch and find the ATM, and
Exactly.
everything is just very organized. And just a few steps, you have all the services around. So that is incredible. So we find it convenient. You don't need to cook as much. You can just go anywhere and find food. It will take you more effort in Mexico. Yeah, convenience and services are good. Infrastructure, even it's not new in Japan. Everything seems to be taken care and clean and maintenance. There's a lot of maintenance in Mexico. No, things could be new, and
And
after I don't know
it's a bit broken
in
a week.
in a week. Yeah,
month.
people don't know how to take care of their.
Or even if it was not good installed since the very beginning, it
Yeah.
was like
Just set up.
point there and
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, we are not taking care in every detail that's here in the city.
Those are the main things that we find.
Okay, no, so thank you guys so
We
much
love
for like
Mexico
teaching
too,
us
but-
like many things.
We love Mexico too, but we feel that we need to push towards
Yeah, we
what
got
other societies are doing.
we can do things better. That's very important.
That's true.
We are changing and making our effort.
One last question: if you would recommend to a Mexican people to come to Japan, like short good things that you think to advise them, good things about Japan, what would you say?
Oh, I never thought about it.
When we came here, we met a friend that was 3 months before us in Tokyo, and he told me that it's a city that you have to plan all the things that you are going to do. So this is not a city that you can
Just arrive.
come, just arrive and search what you do. So we do a lot of research in the internet about the things and the activities we
wanted to
do. Yeah.
Like 3 months or 5 months in
For
advance.
example, exactly. For example, the team labs, we bought the
Tickets
tickets
a long time ago,
a month ago.
So yeah, we had to research and prepare everything just to not miss anything and to be on schedule. We wanted to, the places we wanted to visit.
And for transportation, for example, we do research and try to understand how it works, but it's really different in reality. But
So yeah, it was, even though we're from a very big city, we felt very overwhelmed of how dense, how packed everything is, and how tall and huge, man. It's huge. But it's a lovely city.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much, both of you, for helping out in the. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye, sayonara.
Sayonara.